Good morning, folks. Hey, light. There we go. We're going to go ahead and get this thing started. And we're getting very close to the end at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and get us where we wish to be. Okay. Let me pull this up. And let me bring this up here. Here we go. Okay, where are we? James's cabin. That's where we were. Okay, let us see. A lot of things to look at. Chief among them sinuses, apparently. Okay. There's a rope. Here's a house.
At long last, you finally arrived. This is James's cabin.
All right, so we are, I think, at the final stretch here.
At long last, this is James's cabin. You notice a path leading from the front door of the cabin to the outhouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You see nothing important here now.
Nope.
This is James's cabin.
Yep.
You see no. This is the outhouse door.
That is
the door leads into James's cabin.
That's not the outhouse door.
At long last, you.
This is very strange. So nothing happens there, however.
There's James's mule.
Oh, that's the mule.
There's some water in the trough, but it's for the mule. You see nothing important.
Can we not go into the cabin?
At long last, you.
See, it's weird because I thought there were things we could do in the cabin.
You see nothing important here now.
Ah, there we go. There we go.
You see nothing important here now. This is the inside of your brother's cabin. It's tidy, but dusty. You must not spend much time here.
All right.
You see nothing. This is the inside of your. The table is cluttered with useless items. The only thing of interest on the table is a box of matches.
Yeah, I probably want to hold on to that.
You take 5 matches and you put them in your pocket.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm remembering something.
You already have the matches. There are many matches in the box.
And yet you will take only 5.
These matches are from your brother's cabin. You have 5 matches left.
There's a reason.
If in a dark place, this lantern could very easily become your best friend.
He says, suddenly changing accents.
Dear Jerrod, if you're looking for gold, then find me. Make sure no one follows you. Your brother, Jake Elias James Wilson Marshall.
This string is very fine and thin. Its intended purpose must be an easy one.
It's a mint condition, uncirculated 1848 solid gold
It's funny,
coin.
I still have not used that coin.
As trusty as my mule may be, just follow him, and he'll lead you to me.
Wow.
The rug in the center of the floor is dirty. There are specks of gold in the dirt. There's also a doormat by the front door. You see nothing important here now. The rug in the center of the floor. This is the inside of your. There's a stove in the corner of the cabin with a supply of firewood. You see nothing important here now. You detect the bed has been slept in recently. This is the inside of your brother's cabin. You recognize your brother's chests. You recognize...
That's good. Okay.
This is the
So we looked at everything. Rafter.
Sure enough, there sure are rafters. They do nothing but hold up the roof.
There we go. All right. Guess we just went in there to get the matches.
At long last, you finally arrived. Even up close, still appears to be a normal outhouse.
Not too far, but far enough from James' cabin as an outhouse. So, what I'm about to do is terrifying. One has to wonder. One has to wonder. Just one has to wonder, really. Actually. Yes.
You see nothing important here now. This is just a normal...
Yeah. There we go.
Do I really have to do this?
In the original, he looks directly at the. It's facing differently, and he's looking directly at you when he does this.
Yes. Go.
And here we are. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and save over this one. Here we go. We're in the mines. This may take a little while.
You see nothing important. You see nothing. You see nothing. You see nothing.
Nope, there is nothing important. Just a hidden mine underneath an outhouse.
There's a huge door in the mine wall. There's a huge door.
There's a ladder here. I'm kind of curious. I don't remember this being in the original game.
You see nothing important here now.
Ah.
You see nothing. You see no. You see no. You see nothing.
I was hoping I could just
You see.
hit the tunnel in the floor, but apparently not.
Do I really have to do this?
Yep.
Yes. Gulp.
He actually says gulp. Alright. Where are we point-wise? 186 out of 250. We'll have to see how this goes. Do I have a pick? I thought I had a mining pick. I do not have a mining pick. Do I need to buy a mining pick? I have a shovel. I have a pen. Where does one get a mining pick? Huh. Do I have to go back to the fort to get a mining pick? Because I'm remembering that now. You can mine gold down here. I'm gonna see if, oh dear Lord. I thought that that was all I could buy there in the fort. Unless... Yeah, hang on. Here, let me do this. Okay. Yeah, let me go back into the mines. And just sort of see what the deal is real quick. Before I do too much else. But yeah, that was the thing, is I remembered having a mining pick.
You see nothing important here now.
Nothing.
You see nothing.
Pull-in door resembles James's branding iron. The door has 2 keyholes. You see a small glimmer of something metal. It's not gold, but metal.
There's a huge
Okay, maybe. There's more going on here. There's something I forgot. Apparently. Let me just switch to the command line real quick. This is even more limited than the original parser was. Alright, now we're getting weird. Okay. So we're down here, we have these things. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Your genius is showing again. You tie the string to the magnet. You're full of good ideas. You put the magnet with the string attached through the hole in the door. Ever so slowly and carefully, you lower the magnet down the far side of the door.
That took me a very long
Time
time.
passes slowly. It seems like an eternity. And then, you hear the magnet pick up some metal object on the far side of the door. Even more carefully than you lowered the magnet, you raise it again. You hope not to lose whatever it is that's attached itself to the magnet. Congratulations! You pull the magnet along with a steel key through the special hole in the door. You pull the string and the magnet back through the hole in the door.
I had utterly forgotten about that.
You have a steel key in your possession. Its purpose is very special.
Really?
You unlock both of these
Yeah.
gargantuan locks with the steel key from the far side of the door.
Okay. Well, there we go.
If in a dark place,
You light the lantern.
Okay. I want to just see if I can get hold of a mining pick, because it's like the one little weird thing that is sort of catching in my brain here. There should be available. Not sure. This is a thing to remember. Because I thought I got it at the one place, but there I picked up everything I could there. So that's the one thing I got to figure out real quick. This should be a simple thing. Obviously, it's not a simple thing. Apparently, but let me just check really quick. Because hang on. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Okay.
You unlock both of these gargantuan locks with the steel key from the far side of the door.
All right.
You light the lantern.
This will take a little time. Trying to figure out exactly where we need to go. Here, I will put myself up here.
You scan the walls for gold.
Mm-hmm.
You see nothing important here now.
So, okay, I see what's over that way. I think, yeah, that's the edge.
You scan.
Alright. Not gonna take the ladder down yet. Just wanna kinda get a lay of the land. What's where? And another ladder. And that's where that ends. Okay. Sure. Climbery. Now, climbing simulator. As I recall, they sort of made this into a little bit of a maze originally. Hello?
You see nothing important here now. You see no. You see no. You see. I'll be. Looks like a pick lying next to the rock. I'll be. Looks like that's a mighty fine pick. Eagerly grab the pick. You see nothing important here now.
All right. Let me see. Let me see where we're going here. That's what we're going to do. And now mining simulator.
You're close to a likely spot. Try that nearby.
Yes.
You see nothing in. You scan the wall.
Interesting.
You struck gold. You reach out and grab the gold nuggets.
All right.
Nothing.
That is a long, slow animation.
Nothing.
You're just gonna make random holes.
Nothing.
All right.
You scan the wall. You see nothing.
Can you do it over here? No. Oh, hey.
Nothing.
This may again be just a once per screen thing, although these are not random locations. It's the only difference, so I'm not sure. Alright, let's head back up. After we finished making holes in the walls.
Nothing.
There's going to be a lot of mining
Nothing.
happening now. So much mining.
Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, I think I probably would have hit something by now if there was something on this screen, but you never know.
Nothing.
Okay.
You see nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
You see nothing important here now.
Just out of curiosity. All the mining ever. So much mining.
Nothing. Nothing. You struck gold.
There's something.
You get the gold from the mine wall. You see nothing. You see nothing.
Alright.
You see nothing.
Now that will probably be it for this screen, I'm guessing, if this has been carried over to here.
Nothing.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Nothing.
Because, of course, the proper strategy to mining is to just dig in random places.
Looks like you rattled some gold loose. You reach out and grab the gold nuggets.
Well, there we are. I think that might actually
You see
be...
nothing?
Wait a minute. Yeah. How much more do I want to wander around? Ah! I think he almost fell.
You're close to a likely spot. Try that nearby. Looks like you rattled some gold loose. You reach out and grab the gold nuggets. Nothing.
All right. I'm considering something.
Nothing. You scan the wall.
I just want to check on something.
You see nothing?
Because it says, looks like you rattled some gold loose. That's a different thing.
Nothing.
Alright. Maybe I
You
was
see no-
imagining it. Well.
Nothing. You see nothing?
Alright. Just gonna save the game and keep going. Sure. No. Save over this one. Oh, right. I have thoughts. Hmm. Yes, let's dig a hole in this beam.
Nothing.
Let's just dig holes in everything. Let's see, there's something in there.
You struck gold. You reach out and grab the gold nuggets.
See, there's a particular place that if you dig, you can just keep digging.
Nothing.
And that's kind of what I'm looking for. And so it's not this. Interesting.
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay. Going to make so many holes in the walls as we dig for gold.
Nothing.
I'm curious about something. It's gone! The hole in the wall is gone.
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay, let's keep going here.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Alright, let's just keep heading this way. I'll try doing this. Alright. It was a lot easier to fall back in the old days. Insta-death.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Alright, I'm gonna save the game again here. So we have that. I'm going to... Let's move me into the lower right for now. Until I can see where I'm headed.
Nothing. Nothing. You scan the walls for gold. Nothing.
201 out of 250. I don't think we're going to get our full points because we didn't pan and pick and mine otherwise and dig endlessly, but see, I think there's something there.
You struck gold. You reach out and grab the gold nuggets.
Yeah, 202. Yeah, there are a lot of little points to be picked up. And I don't think I've done that because of tedium. That's impossible right
You're
now.
close to a likely spot. Try that nearby. Nothing.
Not getting anything here. Let's see what we're looking for or at.
Nothing. Nothing. You can't do that while you're climbing.
Mm-hmm. Who knows?
Nothing. 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 You scan the walls for gold. Nothing. You're close to a likely spot. Try that nearby.
Oh, great. As it goes through.
You're close to a likely spot. Try that nearby. You see nothing.
Yes, let's do some mining where we can't see it. It's the best possible place to mine. I have no idea what's happening.
You reach out and grab the gold nuggets.
But
You
apparently,
struck gold.
I struck gold. Delightful. Okay, that was fascinating. Shall I do some more mining in the dark where I can't see anything? In the dark where I can't see anything. Is that a little redundant? Who knows?
Nothing.
Okay. I remember as a kid going through and just digging in every possible spot. I had no chill at that time.
Nothing.
All right, let's keep going. Come on, pal. Let's go. Oh, there's some. You can just barely see it beyond his head there.
You reach out and grab the gold nuggets. You struck gold. Nothing.
All right. Pretty sure this room is tapped out, but who knows? Who indeed knows?
Nothing.
Okay. Let's head down here. I'm so glad it's not trying to force me to fall. Or just giving me that precarious crap. As it takes such a long time. Alright, let's see. What do we got here?
You scan the walls for gold.
Yeah. Alright.
You see nothing.
Nothing? Nothing.
You're close to a likely spot.
Am I?
You're close to a...
You lie. No spots
You're close
are
to-
likely. You lie! Okay.
You're close to a like...
I don't believe you. Alright. Heading down, heading down.
Through the still darkness, you hear the faint sound of someone picking.
Here we go. I forget which direction we go. Because we could go either way. But
You see nothing in...
I think I figured out which way I'm supposed to go. Let's delay our reunion for just a moment whilst I continue trying to make holes in the wall.
Nothing. Nothing. You see nothing. Nothing. You can't do that while you're climbing. You're close to...
I think like it only lets you do it in certain areas where your feet are level or what have you. Probably. Oh, there's some.
You reach out and grab the gold nuggets. You struck gold.
205. Okay. That's a nice round number. Here we go.
Your eyes, unaccustomed to the bright light of the lanterns, take a moment to adjust. Although you're still squinting, you see a man across the mine shaft. You've followed a trail of clues left by your brother, and they've led you right here. It must be him. It's been 11 years, but there's no doubt about it. That is your brother.
James? Is that you?
The man across the mine shaft stops picking and turns around. He looks you over from head to toe.
It's me, your brother Jerrod.
Is it really you, Jerrod?
It's me, Jerrod Wilson.
I can't believe it. It's really you. I just can't believe it. Let me get a good look at you, Jerrod. I still can't believe it's really you. You're looking good, Jerrod.
Well, I'm looking okay, considering everything I've been through to get here. But I'm wondering about you, James. How are you doing? And what have you been doing for the last 11 years?
That's a long story. I'll tell you all about it sometime. But right now, you and I have work to do. I'm closing in on the finest and purest vein of gold in all of California, and the two of us are gonna find it.
Well, let's get to work, James.
I did not bother to write backstory. Let us continue. Alright. 661. Okay. No, I'm just gonna watch you work. I think I'd rather do that. Yeah. His name is James now.
It's hard to believe that that's your brother Jake. I mean, James. He's grown a beard and put on a few pounds. Those biceps are huge.
Jake?
We'll have time for small talk later, Jerrod. I can feel it. We're getting close to something
How is he
big.
continuing to pick while he's turned away from the wall and talking to me? That's a little eerie. Okay, let's do this.
Nothing.
It's just gonna keep hanging out like that, are we?
Nothing.
Easy. It's actually right around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure.
Nothing.
I will
You
use
see
my-
nothing in...
I will use my power to dig deep holes. That is kind of eerie that it's just, you know, just kind of standing there while we dig, and yet we can still hear stuff happening. Here we go.
You struck gold. I say gold, young man.
You reach out and grasp the gold nuggets.
All right. Ordinarily, we would not continue digging in the same space, but
Nothing. Nothing.
hmm.
Nothing.
There is a purpose to what I am doing here.
Nothing. You're close to a likely spot.
Trying to see who's gonna make something.
Nothing. You scan the You scan the walls for gold.
It's right around here.
Hey, James, look at this.
Here we go.
That looks strange. I wonder what's going on here. Keep on going, Jerrod.
You scan the wall. It's difficult to tell what's through the hole in the wall.
Here's a hole in the wall. Here we go.
Look at this.
Keep on going, Jerrod.
The hole leads to some sort of cavern, but you just can't see what it is.
What could it be?
The hole is very small and dark. You can't see what's through the hole.
Oh my, look at that.
Keep swinging that pick, Jerrod. It's almost big enough to get through.
You scan the walls for gold. You see part of a cavern through the hole in the mine wall. You can now see through the hole enough to know that it leads to a natural underground cavern. You think you see something glimmering in the light of the lanterns. You can see through the hole in the wall of the mine into a natural underground cavern.
Dig, dig.
My heart is pounding, James. What do you think is behind it?
I don't know, Jerrod. but my knees are getting weak.
You know, he's here for 5 minutes and
You
suddenly he's
scan the
able to
walls
find
for
everything.
gold. There's a natural You scan the wall. With great anticipation, you crawl through the hole into the underground cavern.
Here we go.
For a moment, you and James stand in awe of what you found. The silence is broken only by echoes of the splashing stream winding through the cavern. The light of the lantern reflects a golden glimmer all around you. This must be a dream.
What we found here isn't fool's gold. This is gold. Pure gold.
Your courage, commitment, and perseverance have made your dream come true, infinitely beyond your highest hopes or aspirations. Thank you for playing. Who knows what'll happen in the future?
213 out of 250 because I didn't do all the mining and panning and digging that I possibly could have, but there we are. And is that it? He's gonna cross his arms now. Yep, that's it. That's everything apparently. Just going to show us the credits. Yes. Quietly, it shows us the credits. Here, let's do this. 'Cause that's all I have. Interesting. Okay. So we are at the end here. And that was it. Yeah, pretty much. It just, you know, you walk into a cavern, it's full of gold, and that's it. That's the end of the thing. Voice actors of the English version. Oh, they had more than 3. That's good to know. So let me see. What do we want to do at this point? It's 11:16 in the morning for me. And so we're back to that. Let me try something. So let me just see for just a moment before we escape from this place. Let me try one tiny thing that I should have prepared ahead of time. I'm gonna see if it's available for me to do right now to close this thing out. I have some things I want to show you, but before I do that, I'm just going to check out one little thing here. Hopefully, if I can find it. Where is it? There it is. Probably. Okay. Should I pull that up here? I'm going to try something. Just a moment. Alright. Let's see how long this is going to take. 9 seconds. Oh, that's going to take a long time. Okay. Apparently I picked up a couple of items in my Steam inventory as a result of all that. Leonard and the grocery store man. Nice. Okay. So here's what we're going to attempt real quick. I'm going to see, actually, before I do that, I need to switch something on our in how we're setting this thing up here. Yeah, let me briefly grab that. Let me see. Hold on. I think you're getting an idea of what we're doing here. Hold on. Dang nabbit. Where is it? me see if it's this thing that's showing DOS box. Hang on. DOS box 0.74. 0.74. Yeah, we're just trying to grab this real quick. Let's see if we can. Let's see if I can make this work. Because I know you can't see anything yet. Because it's not doing anything yet. Doesn't seem to be. I'm trying to get it to capture this game here. Because it's showing to me right now. Let me see here. Hold on just a second. I know this sounds incredibly strange. No, that's the one. It's not going to capture it, is it? It's not capturing it. Ah, darn it. Let me try something else. So we're going to try something else here real quick. Since that doesn't work. Maybe I have to do a full screen thing on it, which I can't because of how this is set up. I'm going to try this one more time. And yeah, hang on a second. Let me actually let me mute this for a second. Before I pull this back up, I'm going to mute this for just a second, see if I can make this work. Hang on a second. Let me see if it'll do it. Because of this. No, it's not going to do it. Darn it! Alright, there is a way to do it that I was hoping to avoid. So, yeah, I know, this is like, what is he doing? Oh God, what is he doing? Just a moment. Let me see here. I'm going to switch back to me here real quick. Let me see here. So we're going to turn that off. I'm going to try a new thing here where let's see, display capture. Yeah, that would be the one. All right. Display one, yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just setting this up real quick. I'm going to move that in front of that. And I'm going to go ahead and actually just capture part of the display so that you do not have to worry about it. Yeah, in fact, here, let me just do this. Let's just do that. So that you can see this. I think that will do it. Okay, here's what we're going to try. Here's what we're going to try. I'm doing a display capture. Grab this stuff so that you can see this as it is happening. And we can hopefully... There, I'm going to try to use these distractions. Because this is what the game originally looked like. Give or take. There were no voices. It was just basically this bit. Showing scenes that do not actually take place in the game, but here you are. Showing a number of disasters happening. See, they did a lot of neat little things at the time that, I mean, see, look at that. You know, was all you could do. You used the arrow keys to get around. And you had to enter in text. You know, he's a real estate man. And so you would do, you know, get around this way, and everything was dangerous. You get in front of one of those carts, it mows you over. Stand in front of something gray, your legs can't be seen, that sort of thing. But there it is. That is the original game and how it appeared. So I just wanted to throw that up there just so you could see that, at least very briefly. And they did have people randomly wandering around the town all over the place. But that, I think, will do it. That will do it for me. So, now that we're there, I'm going to turn that off. Well, that brings us to the end of this. I'm going to show you one or two more things before I go. I went in and I dug up the box. I actually did have this years ago. This is from when we got it back in the 1980s. Long time ago. And they used to, they would put a lot of, they put a lot of effort into these things. They would try to make it like into an exciting thing. And so there was this guidebook that I was telling you about that's in here. I'll show you that in a moment. But first off, I just need you to see that there are this is a floppy disk. This is what these used to look like ages and ages ago. In case anyone wants to trip down amnesia lane, you would read that bit. And there were, you may notice it says disc 1 of 5. Anytime you got to the edge of a screen where you're going into a new area, a different area, that's not in the same, not on the same disc, you have to switch discs. They tell you to do so. Also, apparently, we filled out the warranty card, and we had to, it says to please retain that, so that's terribly important, apparently. Yes, you may notice also it says IBM PC Junior. Yes, we had a PC Junior. And this was optimized for that. That was actually, Sierra kind of partnered with IBM on that. They give you a little reference card for what they call 3D animated adventures, 3D animated adventure games, for different commands you would use in DOS, Microsoft, DOS, or DOS, depending on which side of the room you're standing. This was the game manual. They just show you the different, they sort of favored to tell you how the it gives little things about the beginning of the gold rush, and which is not really a huge amount. It's mostly it's about Jerrod. Tells you a little bit of his story, and then gives you an overview of how the game works, and various things. In the course of your trek, various messages will appear describing the life and times of early American travelers. After you have read the messages, you may choose to bypass them upon playing the game again. To display or suppress messages, press the F8 key when the message is displayed at the bottom of the screen. Dag nabbit. We could have skipped all of those things if we had to. Or you can automatically advance to the next portion of your voyage without waiting, when a Control-N message appears at the bottom of the screen. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if these were skippable in the remake, but there it is. And then there was this... Here's the thing. Copy protection. This was the copy protection. So before that screen that I just showed you, there would be this miner asking you questions. You'd have to turn to a specific page in this book. This sort of junior little book about the gold rush. That's like 88 pages. Directory for gold country information at the back. A place for notes. And map. Just talking all about the history of the gold rush. And you had to look on a specific page for a specific word. They'd give you a page number and a line number and a word number, and you would pick that word out and you would type that word in, and that was the copy protection, because they wanted to make absolutely sure no one was pirating this. And I don't know how well it worked, but it's very hard in those days, back in the 80s, to copy an entire book like this, unless you had access to your own printing facilities. So that was definitely a thing. So this whole thing has been quite delightful. A nice little trip down memory lane. I do remember if you ever got the copy protection wrong, then a little animation would happen where you get hanged. You actually would walk your character up and they would hang him. So same as with certain other things like flame jumping. Instead of just showing the tombstone, which is all they do now. But that's going to be it for this game. I thank you very much for watching, for being dedicated enough to do so. So I think I don't know what I'm going to do next week. I might skip a week and just kind of, sleep in that Sunday. I don't know. That might be my reward for finishing this. But I do want to keep doing retro gaming on Sunday mornings in general. So what's probably going to happen, I haven't decided exactly which one I want to do yet. I'm going to have to go back through. This was a game that I had played before, but a new edition was out. By and large, I want to try to, before I just go to games that I've played before that are exactly the same as they were when I last played them, I do kind of want to either go back to games that I've played that have new editions out, or at least newer editions that I haven't played, or that I can't remember anything about. Or I want to play games that are from that era that I never got around to playing. So, for example, things that I'm going to have coming up potentially are going to be Grim Fandango, Myst. I never played the Myst games. I might go back and play the Seventh Guest again, because I started that, but I never got deeply into it. So, a bunch of those. And I'm sort of going to need to decide, based on era, when exactly I want to place it. Some games are some games are more remakes, some are continuations, and the ones that are continuations, I think I'd save for like one of the other slots at some point, especially the more recent ones. But anything from the 80s and 90s, I think we're pretty safe in saying is going to that's was made then, and all they did was just revamp it. I think then that is what I'm going to do on Sundays. I'm going to save that for Sundays. So, what else do we have happening? This coming week, this coming week there is a little stuff, but what's happening later today, is tabletop role-playing. We're going to have a one-shot run by Kelly. Kelly is coming back to run another Call of Cthulhu one-shot, this time in a floor mart, as we are calling it, to avoid copyright infringement. It's a widely distributed discount chain store of some kind. And horrors will no doubt erupt from it, so I'm looking forward to that. We've got, this coming week, on Tuesday night, I'm over on Off the Table playing Urban Shadows. Then on Wednesday evening, I am running Dungeon World. This Wednesday is going to be a double header. I'm going to be running Dungeon World at 5 p.m. Eastern, and then at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have the next episode of the Cyphercast, finally. Keep your fingers crossed, but that should be what's happening Wednesday night at like 9 p.m. Eastern. So we'll be doing that to just have us chatting about Cypher System games and what have you. I think we're still going to be talking about props. I have to go back and update the outline for that, but there we go. On Friday, I will be playing Torment Tides of Numenera. Once again, continuing with that. I think I need to mess around with it a bit and figure out kind of what to do next, because we're kind of at a point that I'm not sure, and I may have to do a lot of wandering around and figuring stuff out, so we'll have to see how that goes. Then, of course, Saturday morning is We Happy Few. I believe that weekend also we are playing The Cold Ruins of Last Life, which is a setting for Dungeon World where we're all undead. I'll have to see how things are kind of going with that, because we're having, as always, schedule issues with that. It seems cursed, but we're going to try to do it. And then, of course, 1 week from today, Sunday morning, I'll be back, hopefully, maybe, or I will be sleeping. One of those two things. But if I'm not sleeping, I'll be playing another classic game. So thank you very much for watching, folks. I very much appreciate it. This has been delightful. I enjoy Gold Rush, the Gold Rush game very much when I was a kid, and I enjoyed this little run through that we had. It brought back many memories. So thank you, folks, very much for watching. Take care, and I shall see you all of a sudden.